Finally home. I'm really not sure how to feel about this, though. After all we've been through.
Yeah.
Leon, you must feel like your burden's been lifted a little, huh?
But, Lady Leads, I've never once thought being the prince's bodyguard was any kind of burden. Whether in the Imperial capital or away, I'll always gladly do whatever it takes to protect the prince.
Being a bodyguard is different from babysitting. Make sure you don't overprotect him.
I'm not babysitting anyone, George. And even if I was, so long as the prince is safe, that's all that matters.
Isn't my nephew a lucky boy, then?
Sure is.
Oh, George.
What?
When we get back to Sophalena, you'd better watch how you talk. Be polite and use the proper forms of address, okay?
You know you are ever so right, Leon. George may have forgotten, but I am the younger sister of our glorious queen. One's language must always reflect one's social standing. Wouldn't you agree, Sir George Prime of the Queen's Knights?
Oh, shut up, Sileads.
How dare you address royalty that way?
Well, that's the George we all know and love, so he can get away with it when it's just the three of us. But if Her Majesty hears a Queen's Knight addressing the prince improperly, there will be trouble, George. And think of Farad, too. After all, he's the one who recommended you to the Queen's Knights in the first place.
Huh. Don't worry. I'm used to court service, you know. I can take care of myself. But geez, lighten up. I thought the Queendom of Falena had more of a laid-back reputation than this.
Considering the fact that they let someone like you become a knight, I think it's laid back enough. But even I'm afraid of my own sister right now. We really can't afford to make Arshtat mad. Look sharp now, guys. We're about to arrive.
All hands, prepare to dock!
I haven't been in this country for too long, so correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't this kind of a pathetic welcome for the Queen's sister and the prince?
Yeah, well, what else can you expect? In Falena, male royalty aren't in line for the throne, so they aren't very important. And neither am I, apparently.
His Royal Highness Prince Bunny and Lady Sileads have returned. Let's see if I... Oh yeah, I really want to see that. Yeah. Welcome home, says the envoy. Back from Lord Lake, you must be exhausted. How was your trip? Don't even ask, says George. Ugh, just want to pretend it never happened, says Sileads. There's no really good place to put this. Pardon? Never mind. I see. In any case, Queen Arshtat is waiting. Maybe here for now. If you would, make your way to the Sun Palace. contrast from the monitor. There we go. I did some overscanning because the background was being weird. It's kind of dithering a lot too, but it's not probably a great way to fix that. Tough potatoes, I suppose.
His Royal Highness the Prince and Her Royal Highness Sialeeds have returned.
Ah, you're back. You're looking well, my boy.
Please stop, Father.
What's the matter, son? Am I embarrassing you? Just a little show of affection between father and son. It's no big thing.
Your Majesty, I think perhaps you better stop before you crush him.
Ah, Sialeeds. I'm glad to see you looking well, too. George, Leon, thank you for seeing the prince home safely.
Yes, of course, sire.
Your Majesty, Commander of the Queen's Knights, George Prime, returning to post, sire.
George, what in the world's gotten into you?
I don't know. I was told to mind my manners.
You never were one to listen to other people's advice, so why start now? But on second thought, though, a little bit of prudence might be in order while you're back in the Imperial capital. More than a few nobles aren't very happy with you, being a newcomer at all.
All right, I'll try to watch it. Wouldn't want to get you in trouble, Your Majesty.
Thanks, George, but I don't think you will have to worry too much about that.
Pardon me, Your Commandership. Shouldn't we...
Ah, yes. You're right. Your mother, I mean Her Majesty, is waiting for you. You should hurry along and see her now.
But Your Majesty, we,
Sorry, now's not the time. I know what you've all seen, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Our first priority is to see Her Majesty.
His Royal Highness the Prince and Her Royal Highness Sialeeds have returned!
Oh, I've been waiting for you. Don't be shy, now come closer. Let me get a good look at you.
Your Majesty, I have returned.
Oh my, such formality. You can call me mother, you know. But then again, it does indeed make me very proud to hear you speak so gallantly. Sialeeds, thank you for all you've done. I wasn't quite so worried about the prince, knowing that you would be with him. No need to thank me. I love my nephew too, you know. And thank you too, George. I'm grateful that you took on this task, hardly worthy of your talents.
No thanks necessary, Majesty. Protecting the royal family is my sworn duty as one of the Queen's Knights.
And you, Leon.
Yes?
You're doing a fine job as the prince's bodyguard. Well done. I'm sure the day will soon come when you'll be promoted to a full-fledged Queen's Knight.
But, Your Majesty, I already consider it a great honor, one I hardly deserve, just to be allowed to be His Royal Highness's bodyguard.
It is such a great relief to me to know that the prince is in such good hands. Please continue to take good care of him.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Now then, please report on your visit to Lord Lake. What's the matter? Simply tell me what you witnessed there. Arstodt.
Lord Lake?
One of the most beautiful towns in the Queendom of Falena? Known for its pristine waters and lush woods? Damn. I heard it was bad. I never imagined it was this bad, though.
Yeah, this is definitely Lord Lake, the town that used to be one of the most beautiful places in the Queendom. At least it used to be.
I thank you for traveling such a great distance. My name is Talgil. I've been somewhat of a town representative here, ever since his lordship passed away. I would love to offer to show you around a bit, but sadly, this town needs no guide. As you can see, there is nothing here but scorched dirt and bleary townsfolk. I'm afraid our residents might be rather impolite to you at times. I do hope you can forgive them. If anyone deserves punishment for this, it's me.
I'm afraid our residents might be impolite. I hope you can forgive them. If anyone deserves punishment for this, it's me. Okay? He doesn't have anything new to say. Formatting my memory. Your Highness, please, you must have the Queen. We weren't trying to revolt. We swear it. We only wanted to make our voices heard. Somehow it spun out of control. I always dreamed of having a big family after I got married. Maybe it's time I gave up that dream. Oh my. My friend had to go to the clinic. Tummy trouble. But that was weeks ago. What happened? What's wrong? He died. The women and the children, they had nothing to do with it. Save them from the suffering. Please. They ask me every day, and I tell them the same thing. We're out of medicine, out of antidotes, out of everything. Armor can't guard against disease, and it can't keep out hunger. So what's the point? That's kind of wild to say to somebody who could maybe afford to buy it. It's so hot. My tummy hurts. Are you alright? Hey, wake up. Talk to me. A doctor? Royals, Don't tell me you came all the way here just to shut me down. Oh, right. You're the Royal Inspection Party. Well, how do you like it? Enjoying all that scorched earth? Who are you? Oh, come on. Just because these people never see a doctor doesn't mean you never have. Either arrest me or get the hell out. Did we do something wrong? You mean besides all this? You're upsetting my patients. Think they're happy to see you? You're weak enough as it is. You being here is not helping. I see. Alright then. Let's go. Sorry to bother you, miss. Just forget it. It's not exactly like we caused a commotion or anything when we walked in. She's so upsetty. She has no spaghetti. The only water we have left is a few stagnant puddles crawling with disease. Each mouthful is a dance with death. We can't raise any crops and everyone is starving. There's illness and despair. The Queen has threatened to punish any doctor who comes here. Huh? Go ahead. Look at what our glorious Queen did. Does this look like justice? This inspection is a joke. Her Majesty knows full well how things stand here. It's her doing after all. Okay. What did she do? What is this? Some kind of road? No, not unless they sail down roads around here. This used to be a canal filled with beautiful, sparkling water. It dried up so fast, they didn't even have time to move their boats? Man. What a disaster. Your Highness, is the Queen still angry with us? It's the foolish men who got us into this with their shouting and posturing. We women should have stopped them, so it's our fault too. But it's been 2 years. Haven't we suffered enough? What do you want? Are you inspecting me? What's all this about, anyway? Come to gloat over your victory? Look what you've done. Look at it. So did we, like, capture this area or something? Gotta love that aridification. I thought Queen Arstad was different from all those other monarchs, wise and kind and all that. Oh, Your Highness, thank you. I'm so honored you'd come and pay a visit to a poor nobody like me. You weren't there when it happened. You'll never know that kind of terror, and we'll never forget it. And all this from the rune that's supposed to bring peace. This would be a Suikoden game. Lord Revere was a good man, a man of peace and conscience. His wife and his children, they were all so beautiful and happy together. And then this happens. Okay. Thanks for the follow. What am I supposed to be doing? The Revere Mansion, apparently. Oh, yeah.
How horrible!
So tragic. To see something so magnificent reduced to this.
What's this?
It's Rovere's mansion. Rovere used to be the lord of this region.
Huh. I've heard that name before. That's right. He and his entire family were executed, weren't they?
Let's go in.
All right.
Well, this place looks like a hot mess. The mansion used to have a beautiful view of the lake. We got some medicine. Oh, this is another door.
Unbelievable. This is even worse than the rumors.
That used to be a lake. The water was so clear you could even see the fish on the bottom. There were so many ducks and geese, too. And over there was a deep forest. We were just kids the last time we were here, so we wanted to go explore it, of course. But just as the prince and I were about to set out, his attendant stopped us. Farad yelled at us later, remember? You're not supposed to let them catch you, he told us.
Yeah, sounds like Farad.
Lord Rovere said the same thing and laughed. What in the world could have happened here?
Unfortunately, this town has indeed felt Arstad's wrath.
What's that about?
Huh? Is something wrong?
They seem to be panicked about something. Let's go check it out.
Oh my. Looks like there's a chest on the other side of the house. Maybe I can only access it from inside. Not super worried about it. Look, I'm going and that's that. No, I said no, Goish. What's going on here? Is something wrong? Keep moving, guys. It's not your problem. Gosh. It's one of the children. He left for the forest watering hole and he hasn't come back. It's dangerous. There are beasts out there. We told him to stay away, but he wouldn't listen. Hey, it's not the kid's fault. He was just looking for a little clean water. His friends need it. I'm gonna go look for him. Don't try to stop me. I said no. Have you seen those beasts these days? They'll devour you. You're not going. So what are you saying? We just leave Toma out there to die? That's not what I'm saying. Could you wait here, Prince? I want to go look for the boy. You? I can't let you do that. But what about the boy? He's right, Leon. You're supposed to be his bodyguard after all. Where he goes, you go. So come on, Bunny. Let's go with him. Okay. Just a moment. We can't let you do this. It would be too... Yeah, this has nothing to do with you guys. Now, if you'll excuse me. Excuse me? Does it really matter who saves the child from death? Trust me, we can handle this. We do this sort of thing for a living. Very well, then. Talgal, what are you talking about? Good luck, and thank you. Bah. You coming with or what? Your Royal Highness, please take care of yourself. They're not coming. Look, water. He must have come here. Looks like maybe something tried to attack him and he ran off. But why come all the way out here? Do you see any other water around? Good point. Come on, he ought to be close by.
Prince, over there!
Ulls, attacking people?
Prince, wait!
There he goes, rushing into things again.
Damn. still got a long way to go.
How strange. I don't think I've ever heard of Ulls attacking people before.
They sure looked awfully hungry.
Are you all right?
Huh? Oh, Don't touch me!
Hey, don't disrespect the prince!
So you're the prince, huh? Grandpa said you were coming, but I didn't think you'd have the guts. Don't me! How dare the Queen's family even show their faces around here? Who do you think brought all this to Lord Lake anyway? Even those animals, they started attacking people because their forest is gone. They're hungry. Who knows how many people have been killed? And all of it, it's all the Queen's fault! Ugh.
I see. The people of that town still cling to that dried up land, living out their pathetic existence.
Arstadt?
Well, I'm afraid all I can say is this. It serves them right.
Your Majesty.
But Mother, how can you?
How can I, you ask? How dare you, my own flesh and blood, ask such a question? Those people committed an unpardonable sin, that's why. For generation after generation, the Rovere family of Lord Lake had been our most loyal subjects. That's why for many years I had complete faith in them. That's why I looked upon them with such favor. But on that fateful day 2 years ago, they betrayed me in the worst possible way. They banded together and began a savage uprising, plunging the nation into confusion. They ravaged the East Palace and even stole the Dawn Rune. One of the 3 runes, the very symbols of the Falanan royal family. Such lawlessness, such treachery, such savage behavior. How could I possibly forgive them? And so I, Arstadt, the Queen of Falena, brought down my judgment and vengeance upon them by the will of Providence. With the power of this, the Sun Rune! So you see, no matter how much Lord Lake may continue to suffer, they got exactly what they deserved.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, you have every right to be angry. But in Lord Lake, the damage extends to women, children, and the elderly, people who had nothing to do with the uprising.
Silence! Do you dare tell me I was wrong? I do not make mistakes. The Sun Rune always lends its divine protection to the just. My path is the path of righteousness. My will is the will of heaven. To defy me is to defy the sun.
Your Majesty!
Verid.
Your Majesty, everyone is tired from their long journey. Perhaps we should adjourn for now and let them rest.
Oh. Yes, I suppose you're right. I will hear the rest of your report later. For now, you may go and get some rest.
Her Majesty has changed, hasn't she? Yeah, I'll say. Well, what are you gonna do now? Guess I'd better make an appearance in the guard room. Well, look at you, turning into Mr. Serious the second we get back to the capital. You know me. Sheesh. What are you two gonna do? Like I need to ask. You'd better go see your little sister. I bet she's waiting for you. I guess I'd better. The princess sure loves her big brother. Better hurry and say hello. Yeah, you two go on ahead. Your aunt here will be taking her sister's advice and getting some rest. Good idea. Little old aunties really should go easy on themselves after all. What did you just say? George, get back here. Get back here. Right now. Or I'll... Never mind. Looks like two of our buddies left us. Huh. Heavens, whatever's to be done about Her Majesty's whims. Indeed, sending the prince off to the provinces for an inspection. What could she have been thinking? Don't tell me she's considering getting him involved in politics someday. Ha! Lord Godwin and Lord Barrows would never stand for that. A third player in their little tug of war? Not just any third player, a royal? A male, no less? Ridiculous! Yes, a Falanan royal male. They're always useless. Waving to the crowds, that's all they're good for. Well, that and marrying off to foreigners. Seriously, the prince is as good as Deadwood. How rightly you speak. Ha ha ha, says the ostentatious noble.
Well, you boys look like you're having fun. If you're gonna speak your mind, you should really pay attention to where you are. You never know, some rogue knight might slip out of the guard room and come passing by. Okay?
Ah, just what I need, a man to defend my honor. We're just lurking behind the corner. Kyle! What are you talking about? We were just standing around having a little chat. Well, yeah, but I can't exactly ignore what you're chatting about, me being a Queen's Knight and all. You know, the part about the prince being as good as dead? What? Don't be ridiculous. We never said that. Of course not. Not as good as dead. About as good as Deadwood, he said. Shut up, you idiot. Oh, Deadwood. Okay, well, no one's gonna care that you said that. Not even Her Majesty. Sir Kyle, no! Please, I'm begging you. What'll it take to keep this quiet? Do a dance. Seriously, right now. Nah, just kidding. Look, I don't want to be a tattletale. So just try not to badmouth anybody, especially right where I can hear you, which is pretty much everywhere. Yes, sir. Of course, we'll be good, we promise. Hey, Prince, Leon, you can come out now. Wow, they talk like that in the halls now? Thank you, Kyle. Just doing my job. Hey, about all that stuff they said, don't worry about it. Fort's filled with those kinds of losers. Spend your time worrying about each individual one and your hair's gonna fall out. Kyle. Oh yeah. By the way, a little late now, but welcome home. Thank you. You guys should come visit the Queen's Knight's guard room with me. It's been a while, right? Better go see Lim first. In that case, you should go to the guard room. You keep missing each other, right? Going back and forth. If you wait there, she's bound to find you there eventually. Let's go. I'll join the party. I swear I've been in this room like 3 times, but I guess not. Somehow.
Ah, His Royal Highness.
Hey.
Huh. Where's His Majesty, Ferret?
He went out through the back. He's a busy man, you know.
Never mind that. Kyle, where have you been?
Me? Nowhere. Just wanted to see the prince, that's all.
That's all? Do you always take your duty so lightly?
Your Royal Highness, Sir, you must be exhausted after your inspection of Lord Lake. Actually, I should have accompanied you on your trip, but His Majesty didn't give me the order.
Of course he didn't. After all, Lord Lake is your hometown, isn't it, Galleon? Baird wouldn't make you go there. The guy's not heartless, you know.
Yes, but I have already been back there once. His Majesty needn't protect me.
But Galleon, I don't see how you could ever come to terms with it.
It's been 2 years, but the Queen still won't even let them rebuild. Man, talk about heartless.
Hold your tongue, Kyle.
Elenia?
Her Majesty imposed a suitable punishment on those traitors, plain and simple. She did what a queen has to do. And we, the Queen's Knights, have no business second-guessing her.
Yeah, that's what you say, Elenia, but...
Silence, Kyle. No matter the circumstances, the fact remains that the people of Lord Lake committed treason. They must serve their penance.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think the Queen went way too far.
Kyle, how dare you disrespect our Queen! The Sun Rune is proof enough that this nation and Her Majesty have Heaven's divine blessing. It's only natural the rune's judgment would come down on anyone who dares defy Her Majesty's authority. If you ask me, I don't think Her Majesty has used the Sun Rune enough.
Yeah, right. You're starting to sound just like Lord Godwin. And on that note, I don't know if I can trust a knight who's merely a pawn of the Godwin family.
Insolent fool! You're one to talk, seeing how you're just a mouthpiece for the Boros family.
Ridiculous. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That will be enough. Do you realize how disgracefully you're acting in front of His Royal Highness? We are terribly sorry, Your Highness. We should be protecting the royal family, not getting involved in private quarrels that might affect our duties. Kyle, especially you.
Huh? Me?
Your manner of speaking sounds like criticism of Her Majesty. You should restrain yourself a little.
That's all right, Zahak. Please, everybody, continue.
Your commandership.
Don't mind me. As you were. As you all know, Her Majesty has been troubled ever since the split between the two factions of the Senate. The Godwin faction has been gaining more and more power recently, which has caused Her Majesty much anguish. At a time like this, Her Majesty wants true loyalty from us, the Queen's Knights. Some people may believe that knights must give absolute obedience to their master. But that's not true loyalty. True loyalty means being able to speak openly about what you think is right, what you think is wrong. Of course, I'd be upset with any fool who thought he could criticize Her Majesty wherever and whenever he wanted. But at the very least, in this room, I want us to be able to express our views openly, without fear of reprisal. Now, if there are any constructive opinions you'd like to share with Her Majesty, I'd be happy to pass them on for you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Leon,
Your Majesty?
when you two have thoughts and ideas of your own, please don't be shy about sharing them with us. The Queen's Knights are known for their artistry with a blade, but they also have much wisdom and insight to impart. Be wise and heed their words.
Yes, sire.
Kyle left the party. And what a party it was. Since his commandership feels we should express our views, I personally feel his actions are taking idealism to an extreme. But Felena really needs our disciplined Queen's Knights ready to act upon the will of Her Majesty. A word, if you will, Prince Funny. His Majesty Farid says the House of Godwin is responsible for all our troubles. Do you believe that too? I really don't know. The Godwins care about our country's future. It's the only reason they want to put the Sun Rune to good use. It's absurd to think they're playing tricks with their majesty. No, we have to look out for the House of Barrows. Their fear of change is putting our country at risk. Okie dokie. Sounds like the Godwins want to use the Sun Rune to become a powerful force and broaden the country's borders. And the Barrows is aiming for domestic and foreign stability without the use of the runes. Every country has its share of conflicts among its nobles, but it's much worse here because of the runes. It's particularly sad that the Queen's own knights can't even agree. So, Prince, did you notice anything unusual about George on your trip? What do you mean? It's not like this is a bad thing, but we still don't know too much about him. Not one of the Queen's knights can match his skill in combat without runes, except maybe His Majesty Farid. Also, I heard a rumor that before George came to Felina, he served as a general in the land far to the north. Makes me wonder about his connection to His Majesty. Just what convinced him to bring George here? They had a wiener comparison contest, and they both had exactly equal size wieners, so that's what happened. There you are, Bunny. Have you seen your sister yet? No. Well, I think you should check on her. I know you're tired, but I'm begging you, please check in on her, for my ears' sake. Yeah, well, we were told to wait here for her, but apparently maybe that's not what we do.
Hey, has anybody seen my brother in here? Princess? Oh, brother! Oh, brother! brother!
Yikes, quite a welcome there.
Gee, the princess sure is crazy about her big brother, huh?
I'm home, Lim.
Oh, welcome back! I missed you so much! Princess! Did you find your brother? Oh, my, my, my!
Hello, Miyakis.
Well, hello. Welcome home, Prince. You know, the two of you standing there like that, you look just like an armadillo father and daughter. Yep.
Oh boy, there she goes with that nonsense again.
Miyakis, need I remind you that you're my bodyguard? You're not bad-mouthing me, are you? No, of course not. You're imagining things. Ha ha ha, things are never dull with you around, Lim. Oh, Father, it's you! Bunny! You already came to see Father and didn't bother to see me? How dare you? Now, don't be so hard on your brother. He was looking for you as well. But Father, I wanted to see him so bad. He's always off on some inspection or something these days. He's never here. He's probably going off someplace again tomorrow, isn't he? Well, not exactly tomorrow. He'll be here for a little while. Alright, well that's good at least. But you really keep him busy, don't you? Where's he going next? Since he just got back, I thought I'd wait a while to tell him, but I guess it couldn't hurt to let him know now. I'll be sending you to Stormfist to check on the preparations for the Sacred Games. Sacred Games? That big fighting tournament? The one that's gonna decide who my husband's gonna be? Well, yes. Your Majesty. Not quite on board with the idea, are ya? Of course not. She's far too young. But she's our nation's princess. It's her sacred duty. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, to be fair, your Majesty wouldn't be here today if you hadn't won the last games. Hey, Bunny, what about you? Would you hate it if I had a fiancé too? Nope. What do you mean, no? Fine, whatever. Anyway, incest aside, I wonder who's gonna win. What kind of man will the princess end up with? They're keeping the list of applicants over at the Senate. Not that I have any interest in reading it, mind you. Well, I want to see it. Don't you, princess? I bet you do. Maybe I'm a little curious. Ooh, can I see? Me too. Then it's settled. Come on, prince, let's go. Okay. Come on, let's go read about your future brother-in-law. Alright, we're off to the Senate Hall. Kyle rejoined. Miakis joined. Limeslia joined her. We're just gonna call her Lim. I heard what you were saying. It sounds like fun. Lady Saeeds, welcome back. I thought you were asleep. I was off in dreamland in my nice warm comfy bed, and then all of a sudden you bitches. Where's Bunny? Was that you? Lim? Miakis? You completely woke me up. Lady Saeeds, let me clarify things. The princess was the one doing all the shouting. I was just there. Hey, Miakis. What? It's true. You little bastard. Well, isn't it kinda your fault? Sleeping in the middle of the day like that? Bunny, Leon, George just got back too, but you don't see them laying around. Maybe your age is catching up with you. Lim, your Auntie Saeeds couldn't hear you so well just now. Could you repeat that? Ugh. Bunny, Auntie is scaring me. Alright, that's enough, Auntie. You never change. You're always so lenient with your sister. Don't worry, I'm on your side, Lady Saeeds. Of course I'm on the princess's side too, though, however. Can't you pick one? Come on, you're both so beautiful. Well, cute in your case, but how could I possibly choose? Kyle, do you have any plans to grow up anytime soon? Anyway, forget it. I'm awake now, whether I like it or not. You guys are going to the Senate Hall to see the list of applicants. I'll go with you. Nothing better than a day out with all these beautiful ladies and cute girls. Am I right, Prince? Less talking, more walking. Let's go. His and Her Highness, Lady Saeeds. Why are there so many of you here? Is it an emergency? Nah, we're just being nosy. Oh, I see. I wouldn't call it nosy. We're talking about your future husband here. Right. Weird engagement. Future husband. It all seems like some foreign language. Ahem. Right, sorry. Well, as you probably overheard, we're not on official business. Can we come in? Of course. Please proceed. Lord Theros thinks of nothing but the games these days. No doubt he's hoping to position himself as the princess's guardian and regain some of this power. Would that counteract the Godwin faction's pull in the Senate? Who knows? I know this, however. The games are only taking place now while the princess is still so young because Barrows pushed for it. I guess those are just fancy decorations. Oh my, so many members of the royal family. The list of applicants for the Sacred Games? I'm sorry, the clerk in charge of the list is on a break. I'll send someone down to bring them right back away. If you could just wait a moment. Okay. Princess, Lady Saeeds, and His Highness. There's no need for that, everybody. Relax. Don't mind us. We're just passing through. There aren't many people here today, are there? I heard the Senate is in recess because of preparations. Yes, most of the nobles are on vacation. That just leaves a couple officials here and there. Well, one of them's gotta have the list. Let's find it and go home. Or we could hang around here and gossip all day about who's backstabbing who. Hilarious. Sacred games will be held at the arena in Stormfist. So it's been since many, many years ago when it was the Queendom's capital city. When the capital moved here instead, the sacred games were all that stayed behind. These days, Stormfist is Godwin territory. Some worry themselves about that. Still, best not to upset the good Lord Godwin. Mum's the word and all. His Majesty Commander Farad is one of the greatest contestants in the history of the Sacred Games. Arshta insisted that he be allowed to enter, even though his background was a complete mystery. And he won, purely on his own merit, without a gladiator or anyone else fighting for him. Then, in the arms invasion 8 years ago, he led us from the front lines wielding a sword like a common soldier. That sort of gung-ho attitude has made him a hero among the people, but some members of the nobility certainly don't look upon him with such favor. Okie dokie. The Senate's in recess at the moment, but there's still important papers and things inside that need to be guarded. Applicants from arms, not a chance. They'll get nowhere near the arena. The Senate is assembled of heads of the major households. Lord Marscal Godwin and Lord Solemn Barrows are the two most prominent. The Senate is a forum of political discussion. Its members pass recommendations to the Queen. Decisions are nothing more than recommendations, you see. Of course, it's up to the Queen whether or not to act on them. At least, that's how it appears on the surface. In reality, Her Majesty can't ignore the decisions made by the Senate. If she did, she'd only make enemies, numerous and powerful enemies. Your Highness, forgive me for being so blunt. Can I ask you a favor? Could you recommend me for a transfer away from guard duty at the Senate? I can't stand watching all the senators at each other's throats all the time. Yap, yap, yap. It's easy to despise the nobility when you spend too much time at the Senate. There are some good people here. I'm not so sure about the Godwin and Barrows factions at the moment, though. They're too drunk with power. The sacred games are crucial in deciding Her Highness's future husband. It's always a tough competition, and it's open to any man in the world. Technically, anyone can win. The nobles can always afford the very best gladiators, and anyone who can't is all but doomed. Aside from your father, Highness, the winner has almost always been a Godwin or a Barrows.
Oh, if it isn't the princess! A most fortuitous meeting, yes, yes. And Her Royal Highness Sayaleeds, and His Royal Highness the Prince. Oh, and I see Kyle is with you too. Oh, such a pleasure to run into so many people that I usually don't get a chance to see. Oh, yes, indeed. I, Solemn Barrows, am a very lucky man today, if I do say so myself. Yes. Oh, terribly sorry, sir. Indeed, I just got such a twinge of delight from seeing everyone. My, I do hope you can forgive me.
So, Lord Barrows, why have you graced us with your presence today? What business would bring a man of your stature all the way here? The Senate's in recess, after all.
A man of my stature? Oh no, oh my, you're far too kind. Indeed, though it's true I've been made the head of my faction, I'm little more than a glorified facilitator. And now that the Senate is out of session, I have to run about on little errands attending to trivial details.
Come on, Dad, hurry up. Let me say hello to the princess, too.
Yoram, my, sorry about that, son.
Greetings, everyone. I trust you are all well. I am Yoram Barrows, son of the great Solemn Barrows. Fair princess, do you remember me, perchance?
Yes. We met a few times at the Sun Palace banquets, I think.
Oh, Oh, Princess, you do remember me. My, I am truly the happiest man alive. And I, too, have never once, no, not for one day, no, not even for one moment, forgotten how you looked. And now, with the elegant object of my affection standing before me, oh, my heart is about to flutter away. Oh, Princess, you are like a precious gem in the heavens that someone such as I could never ever hope to reach. But please, if you would just permit me to kiss that ever so lovely hand of yours, I...
That's more than enough of that. Mia Keys, where'd you come from?
Just in time.
The only gentlemen allowed to touch the princess are His Majesty Ferret and His Royal Highness the Prince. If you still insist on doing so, you'd better be prepared for the consequences.
Consequences?
The waters of the Fatus River are really cold, you know.
I'm so sorry. Her beauty dazzled me. I lost my sense. Please forgive me. But allow me this, your loveliness. Allow me to predict our future with all those present as witness. I will someday be the third man to touch you. Oh my. What are you talking about? He speaks of the sacred games, Princess. He's one of the applicants, you see. Fierce competitors will gather from all over the country, from beyond its borders. Even, but I do not fear them. In your name, Princess, victory shall be mine. Wow, you must be stronger than you look. Can you really swing a sword? Ha ha ha. You must jest. A sword, me? I'm not a barbarian. We have found a mighty champion. He shall carve my way to your heart. My heart's got no place for a wimp like you. Wimp? Your Highness? You want to be my husband? Earn the right yourself, like my father did. Lim, I understand how you feel, but it's a long-standing tradition that one may have a representative compete in the tournament for them. Otherwise, noble Felena's royal family would be filled with barbarians who are good at only one thing, fighting. Not to call His Majesty Ferret a barbarian by any means, please do not misunderstand. Princess, there's no need for such animosity. When Urim wins your hand, we'll be the ones supporting you, backing you, as allies. I'm sure you know of Her Majesty's difficulties with the Godwin faction. I'm a senator too, you know, and let us not mince words, Lord Godwin is a bloodthirsty maniac. He thinks only of wringing more taxes from the people, expanding our army and suppressing rebellion. And he would subjugate our neighbors with the Sun Rune itself, use it to rule the world. If we cannot hold back his lunacy, our enemies will multiply, here and abroad. Felena will fall apart. But together, you and I can stem the tide of his madness. But that's only if Urim's champion wins the games. We understand each other then. Oh my, I must be getting old. All this rambling. You must be weary of me. I should take my leave then. Sir Kyle, young man, we expect great things from you. Yeah, thanks. Princess, we shall meet again, for such is our destiny. I'm so tired all of a sudden. Sir Kyle, young man, what are we, best buds? That old man is too glib for his own good. Funny, Lim, what did you think? I don't quite trust him. Me neither. He's too slick. He must have rehearsed it. He didn't mean a word of it. He wants to use me, that's all. Well, if you're that sharp, we shouldn't have to worry about him. Really? But what if that boy's fighter wins the comp? Don't jinx it, Miakis. But she's right, isn't she? If Urim wins, he'll be the next commander of the Queen's Knights after Farid. If that happens, I'm out. No way I'm serving under that guy. Let's just hope someone else out there steps up and wins. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but I couldn't possibly show you or the princess inside the Senate. There's no debate any longer, just gangs of faction members trying to outscream one another. Lord Revere would be ashamed to be counted among us now. These Godwin buffoons, what are they playing at? Do they plan to better the nation by choking its people to death? I was just mumbling to myself. Okay. Queen Arshtat has my sympathy. Half the nobility supports the Godwin faction, and she can't afford to ignore them no matter what they propose. But she has to keep them in check, too. Meanwhile, the Barrows faction is falling over itself to please her. Managing the Senate is an endless, thankless task for her, especially these days. People say Her Majesty has changed recently, but quite frankly, I'm not surprised. Your Highness, what's the state of Lord Lake? Terrible, I suppose. What happened was obviously regrettable, but unavoidable. After all, she gave Lord Revere such trust. To let his betrayal go unpunished would have been to invite disaster. The clerk is finally back. Please go inside. Good heavens, the princess and Lady Sileeds. I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting. We should have warned you first. Hear that, Miakis? Yeah, we should have been more considerate. Leon, what were you thinking? Me? Miakis, be nice. Listen to your princess, Miakis. Right. I hope we're not interrupting. Can we see it? Yes, right away. Whoa, that's a lot of names. Let's have a look. How many entrants? There's about 70. Only 70? Technically, we had over 300. Minus the ex-cons, the men from enemy countries, minus those with no martial arts experience. Whoa, you're popular, aren't you, princess? Is that a good thing? I mean, what if they're all like Urim? Don't worry, he's one of a kind if you ask me. After the final screening process and the royal family's approval, the final number should be about 30. What kind of brave warriors, or suckers, do we have? An ex-dragon cavalry soldier, a Lindworm mercenary, and even a disciple of Master Haya from Kanagin. What an amazing lineup. Oh, he applied too, huh? Anything wrong? Nah, I just found a name that brings back a few memories, that's all. Gazelle Godwin, Lord Godwin's son. Oh, Lady Sileed. My ex-fiancé wants to marry my niece. That's gonna be awkward. Fiancé? Oh right, you were little back then. You didn't know either too, did you, Leon? It's the first I've heard of it. But I thought the last Sacred Games was 16 years ago. They were, but those were for Arshtat, not me. She was the one in line for the throne then. I didn't get any games. Oh. Anyway, it's ancient history. Let's not get all flustered over some petty political matchup from years ago. Besides, we were the ones who called it off. It wouldn't have worked out. I've seen Gazelle Godwin once or twice at banquets. He looked, well, better than Urim at least. Him and Aunt Sileeds, huh? I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm telling you it really doesn't matter anymore. Don't worry about it, okay? So, who's the man to beat this time? Pardon me, Lady Sileed? I really couldn't say. Probably either Gazelle or Urim. They can both afford really strong champions. You never know, some commoner might come out of nowhere and save the day. We'll find out when it happens. Remember what happened at the last Sacred Games? Everyone thought the finalists would be Godwin and Barrows, and then boom, along came Farid. Exciting, eh, Princess? I don't know, it still feels like it doesn't have anything to do with me, like something out of a storybook. Thanks, I hope it didn't bother you too much. No, Lady Silede, it was our pleasure. No bother at all. When the list is officially complete, we'll bring it to the Sun Palace right away. Good, please do that. Yes, Your Highness. Meow. Is it that time already? Princess, you should get back to your room. It's time for your studies. I guess you're right. All right then, study hard. Okay, I will. If I keep studying as hard as I can, maybe I can become as great of a queen as Mother someday. Bunny, I want to stay with you, but it looks like I've got to go be a princess. Come see me when you can. Every second you're away. You'll see him at dinner. Don't be such a drama queen. Why do you always do that, Auntie? Why do you ruin the mood? Come on, Miakis. Yes, Princess, right away. See you later, Prince. Oh. I guess I'll go back too and get some more sleep. Sweet dreams, Lady Silede. Yeah, good night. Anyways, some people left the party. Prince, what do you want to do now? I don't know, any ideas? Let's check out the new rune shop. You heard about the owner? Everyone says she's gorgeous. Alright, let's go. Prince! Leon, the prince is a man of needs. You certainly ought to know. Lion, this is a necessary step in the prince's growth into manhood. Jeez, cut it out already. I give up. Let's go and get this over with. Alright, now that everybody's in agreement, let's go, Prince. Anybody here? Welcome to... Queen's Knights and the Prince. Oh my goodness. Have you come to shop for rooms? Hey, take it easy. We want to ask you something. Where's that really hot girl that works here? Pardon me? You too, huh? Even the Prince and a Queen's Knight. The owner's off today. Come on, are you serious? Kyle! We're sorry to have bothered you. No, it's alright, it's just... This is a rune shop, not a club or a sideshow. No one ever buys anything, they just come to look. Oh my. Oh yeah? Well, you can go to hell. What did you just say to me? Ah! Someone's gonna get hurt. Quit it. Hey, Prince, I'm gonna check this out. Leon, watch him for me for a minute, will ya? Okay. And he's gone. Who the hell are you? Yeah! Oof. Arg. That sounded violent. Always good to hand out some old-fashioned discipline. Yep. They were running around with sharp, pointy things. Very dangerous, so I sent them to bed without supper. Kyle, you didn't. Probably shouldn't leave them lying around back there, but I don't really like to touch men. Hey, great timing. Well, our work here is done. Let's get out of here. Don't want to cause a scene. Hey, that hurts, damn it. Let go of me. Just relax and keep quiet. It's not our fault. Those guys hit us first. Yeah, you can tell us at the guard station. Move out. Well, I found out the gist of it. Apparently, those guys with the swords are ex-mercenaries from Stormfist. They got smashed at the tavern and started bad-mouthing the queen. That pissed off some of the customers, and there you have it. They were wrong to insult the queen, but there's no reason to start a brawl. It's not just the nobles on edge these days. This kind of tension always spills out into the streets. Prince, we don't want anything else to happen. Should we head back? Yeah, that beautiful rune mistress isn't around anyway. Kyle. Kyle. Oh my. Mommy had a little bourbon in her tea.
Oh, sire, Her Majesty the Queen is...
I know. But until I leave, don't let anybody disturb us, no matter who it is.
Oh, yes, certainly, Your Majesty.
Arshtat, I'm here.
Ferret. Poor dear, I thought you'd look like this. Like what? Do I really look that bad? Of course not. You're as beautiful as ever. I still wish I could just freeze time and stare at your face. But all I see is worry now. Oh, Ferret. Are you worried about Bunny? Yes, both of the children, and Sileeds too. I'm a terrible sister, and I'm a worse mother. Arshtat, you know that's not true. Visiting Lord Lake in my place, that must have been such an ordeal for Bunny. I had such kind words prepared for his welcome home. And look what I did. Look at what I said to him, to my sister, to the knights. I couldn't control myself. I couldn't stop thinking, I'm right. I am infinite justice. Those who sin against me must be punished. It comes out of nowhere, Ferret. It takes me over. Just like that time 2 years ago. The Sun Rune, just like we thought. Yes. The old legends say the Sun Rune seduces its possessor's soul. I didn't believe it. I couldn't afford to. But now... You should just have that rune removed once and for all. I know. You can't though, right? Not yet. If I had it removed right now, I'd be playing right into Lord Godwin's hands. It wasn't to punish Lord Lake that I took the rune up in the first place, after all. But I did. I lost control. I used it, and I was wrong. Completely wrong. I'm prepared to live with that responsibility. But my children shouldn't suffer for my sins. They're young. They'll understand someday. Ferret. Our children, your sister, they're strong, so have some faith in them. Ah. But I really am a terrible sister and a terrible mother. Here I am blessed with such wonderful husband and children. And what thanks do I give? I forbid my sister to marry. I try to marry my daughter off to some noble son, whether she likes it or not. That's all part of being the Queen of Falena, my dear. Of course, if it's more than you can bear, we can always run off into the night. Surely I have what it takes to feed my family, even without all the gold and jewels. Ha ha ha! There you go, try to tempt me again. It does sound nice, but we can't run away just yet. Not with Lord Godwin hungering for the throne. We can't let Falena fall to the likes of him. True. Aw, that was a nice moment.
It's been a long time since we've seen the sunset from here, hasn't it? Prince, what do you think is going to happen to us? I mean, this nation. When I saw how Lord Lake and the town were, I started feeling uneasy. Like everyday life wasn't going to keep on going on like before. Like something was about to happen. But of course, you know I'll protect you no matter what happens. I hope you're right.
Now then, Prince Bunny, Silene. I wish for you to proceed to Stormfist and supervise the preparations for the Sacred Games. Queen's Knight Georg Prime, Queen's Knight of Princess Leon, I order you to escort them. In 1 week, the day before the opening ceremony, Limcelia and I will arrive in Stormfist ourselves. Until then, you'll be my representatives. Remember that. Let our mercy, as deep as the Fatus, and our authority as powerful as the sun, be revealed to the entire world. Leon rejoined. Georg joined. Silege joined. Joined at the groin. Runes, runes, beautiful runes. Bunny? You're leaving again, aren't you? How come everybody else gets to go off with you and all I have to do is see you off? No fair. That's the way it goes when you're just a kid. Grumble. Lady Silede. The prince, the lady, and Leon are going on business. Don't you understand that? That's right, Lim. Very important business. But father... Bunny, I want you to remember that inspecting the preparations for the Sacred Games is only your official duty. What's most important is that you spend time among the people and learn more about them. In a way, the Sacred Games symbolize all of Falena, its virtues, its faults, all right there all at once. Experience it for yourself. That's your mission, as our prince and as my son. Aww. Yes, Daddy. Alright, safe journey. That goes for you too, Leon. Yes, Your Majesty. Not just that. Well, yes, do that, but take care of yourself while you're at it. Myself? I care about you, Leon. You're practically my third child, you know. As I see it, I'm entitled to a little fatherly concern here and again. Oh, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now, that's enough of that. Yes, sire. Silede, Georg, watch over the young ones. You got it. You really think the kid still needs a chaperone? Well, if it's you and Arstad asking me, what can I say, huh? One babysitter reporting for duty. Good. Alright then, Bunny. Good luck. We'll be coming to join you in a week. Until then, take care of yourself, or else. Bon voyage! Need to dye my roots. And get this mane chopped off my head. Damn, can this pier be any longer? The game says yes. I certainly copy and pasted that a few times. Oh, good lord. Suikoden and its gigantic castles that take half an hour to traverse. Oh, Prince, there you are, finally. Kyle, Oh no, don't tell me you're coming too. I wish. I just came to see you off. I still say they should have sent me along, but hey. Now, Kyle, you know we can't take Lord Barrow's greatest fan into Lord Godwin's hometown. Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine to bring along his son's ex. Hey, how about that weather? Seriously though, you think everything's gonna be alright out there? What do you mean? I mean, it's kinda like going into enemy territory, isn't it? Don't say that. Lord Godwin's not the Queen's most loyal subject, but he is her subject. Yeah, for now. I mean, what if he ends up throwing you all in the dungeon and holding you hostage or something? He won't. We should all wish he were that predictable. He knows what it means to make Arshtat mad. He's seen it, like we have. He wouldn't stake his whole town on one stupid move. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I hope you're right. But hey, watch yourselves out there. Especially you, Prince. I will, thanks. Good. You be careful too, Leon. Of course. Enjoy your trip. Stay safe. And if you see this cute brunette about 5'4", never mind. Get out of here. That man is filthy. He's filthy, I tells ya.
This is such a nice wind, isn't it?
Yes. If it keeps up like this, we should reach Stormfist by tomorrow afternoon.
Nice we can go almost anywhere by ship, even though this is an inland nation.
Yeah, thank goodness for the Phaetus River. But the convenience of the river has its disadvantages, too. I mean, we've been doing nothing but traveling lately. If we didn't have the Phaetus, I bet we wouldn't have to take trips all over the place.
Huh, don't know about that. The Queen doesn't exactly strike me as the merciful type.
No, you're wrong about the Queen. Her Majesty is really very kind. Right, Prince?
That's right. It may be a bit strange for me to say, but Arshtat was a very gentle and good queen.
Yeah, I can tell. Everybody in town loves her. And Farad obviously loved her enough to marry her. But if you ask me, though, she seems kind of unstable at the moment.
I'm not surprised. From your point of view, you've only known Arshtat since she acquired the Sun Moon.
So, she was different before?
Yes. After getting the Sun Rune, Her Majesty changed.
And I think it's getting gradually worse. I'm really worried. What's wrong, George?
Lady Sialeeds, watch out!
Both of you, get away from the side of the ship!
Something's coming!
What the hell is that?
I hate lizards!
Not bad, I guess.
That was really disgusting.
What's going on?
Don't come over yet. Stay out of sight. And tell the crew not to leave their posts.
Yes, ma'am.
Leon, what do you mean?
Damn.
Oh, I can't take this anymore.
Look.
It's the Godwin family ship. Is that Gazelle?
Lord Godwin's son. That's right. What is he doing all the way over here? Your Royal Highness, Lady Silede. Are you alright? We're fine, thank you. Excellent. I've gotten word of these rampaging creatures. I thought of you at once and came myself in our fastest ship. Just in time, it seems. Thank goodness. My crew and I pledge to protect you. Please allow us to lead the way. Isn't it great how he gets to play hero? This is a little too convenient. You think he engineered this? Wouldn't have been easy. No, it wouldn't have. But I guess it's not impossible. Those creatures aren't hard to provoke, from what I hear. What do you think? It does seem pretty fishy. Duly noted. But what would his motive be? If his plan was to make us trust him, I would say it backfired. It's probably nothing that simple. For all we know, he wants us to be suspicious. Or he could be trying to shake us up just for the hell of it. You're not serious. You'd think he'd do all this for laughs? That's the kind of guy he is. Spooky.
I haven't been here in a while. I forgot how amazing this place was.
George, this is your first time here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over there is the arena where the sacred games are going to be held. And this is the Godwin family castle.
Looks like a tough nut to crack.
Huh?
It'd be hard to attack.
Is that all you ever think about?
Ah, your Royal Highness, Lady Silede, and your noble knights, we've been expecting you. Welcome to Stormfist. I heard you met with great peril on the way. I'm glad to see you're safe. Well, well, Lord Marscal Godwin himself, coming out to greet us. We're much obliged. As Her Majesty the Queen's loyal servant, it's the very least I could do. I'm back, Father. Gazelle, I trust you served our guests well. Of course. I hope I helped make their journey a little more pleasant. Of course you did. Gazelle, we wouldn't be standing here if not for your heroics. Thank you, from all of us. The lady is most kind. I'm unworthy of such praise. Gazelle, don't you have something to tell our guests? Yes, sorry about that, Father. You must be tired from your journey. We'll have a banquet tonight. Until then, please rest in your rooms. Allow me to show you the way. I'll just say thanks. Go on ahead, Your Highness. I'm gonna have a look around. Ah, surveying the lay of the land, are we? Quite a cautious fellow. No wonder His Majesty searched so hard to find you. Thanks, but I'm just gonna go for a walk. Don't mind me. As you wish. Your accommodations are within the arena's grounds. Perhaps we could ease the good Sir George's worries with a bit of a tour. Would that be alright, Father? Be sure to mind your manners, though. Of course. Now then, this way, please. Behold the arena, the crucible for the sacred games, and a symbol of our military might. Are there any among you, the good lady aside, of course, who have set foot inside? Nope, none of the others have been here before. And I haven't been here since the last games. Here the nobility amuses itself by pitting gladiators against each other and betting on the outcomes. We thrill to such glorious battles, as did many past royals. However, our dear queen cares not for such things. She hasn't visited in years. Which I would imagine is why your highness has never joined us either. Wager matches aren't being held right now due to Sacred Games preparations, but I could show you a practice match. That'd be nice, we're sorry for the trouble. By the way, Gazelle, may I ask you a question? Yes? Can we drop the formality? All this stiffness goes straight to my neck. As you wish. Whatever makes you comfortable. Good idea. You're always much more charming when they let you be yourself. You haven't changed one bit. Those two scare me. They're smiling, but their eyes are cold. Plenty of history between them, I'm sure. Anyway, back to work. Let's go. Oh, right. Arena. We're finalizing preparations. Goodness, it's unusual to see royalty here. The Sacred Games are almost upon us. Who do you think will win? It is only I that win. I wonder what happened between those two. Muses Leon.
Dragon horses!
Yes, it's the Fadus Dragon Cavalry.
So that's them, huh? Never seen them before in person. Are they gonna compete in the Sacred Games?
No, not them.
They don't side with any member of the nobility. They've sworn their allegiance to the Fadus River and Falena alone. They don't involve themselves in politics.
There's going to be a Dragon Cavalry exhibition taking place at the Sacred Games opening ceremony. They must be practicing.
That's incredible.
They're spectacular, aren't they?
Indeed. Super fast cavalry soldiers that can run freely on both land and water. I can see why they're used for patrol in both rivers and solid ground.
Your Royal Highness, what do you say? Would you be interested in meeting them?
Yepper pepper. Alright then, this way please. Are you serious? Lady Silene, is something wrong? No, never mind. Huh, where'd they go? Bad timing, it seems. They're practicing for the opening, so they must have gone back onto the river. Thank goodness. That's right, you hate lizards, don't you, my lady? You didn't have to point that out. My apologies. Yeah, just like that, Zig, I get him. I think I know that voice. There you go, that a boy. I thought so. Urim of the House of Barrows. He's been following his champion's training since yesterday. Well met, Urim. Huh? Oh, Gazelle. And you brought everybody. You honor me, big brother. So you've come to cheer me on, have ya? Big brother. Of course, when I marry the princess, you and I will be as thick as blood. Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? Ha! Hardly. The Sacred Game's outcome is assured. I assure you. Aha! See for yourself. Behold, my champion. Zagai, the mightiest gladiator in all the queendom of Falena. And he's mine, courtesy of my great and wonderful father. Daddy bought him for you? Good for him. He does look pretty strong. You're right, most spearmen are overconfident about their reach. Or else they're too cautious about letting their opponent get close. This man's stance doesn't show any sign of either fault. Indeed, leave it to a queen tonight to appreciate skill. But his opponent is pretty impressive too. Who is he? That's Childrick. He'll be my representative in the games. What? At Urim's insistence, the two of them are sparring. Wow, how about that? We get a sneak preview of the final. That's the way as a guy, get him. Spooky. It looks like we have a winner. That was incredible. You've done it, Zagai. How do you like that? Now will you admit it? The Sacred Games champion, the princess' future husband, it's not you, it's me. Congrats, you won a practice match. You'll understand if I'm too overwhelmed to applaud. Ah ha ha! Not just a loser, but a sore one. Next time we'll be in front of Her Majesty and the princess, you know. You ought to withdraw right now. Heh, what's so funny? Oh, nothing. Now then, everyone, let's continue the tour. This way, please. Hey, Gazelle, wait! Infirmary, huh? Everybody just seems to be saying the same stuff. If you go down the stairs, you'll come to the gladiators' cells. Down there is where they keep the gladiators. It's unfit for royalty. Moving on. Let's see it. Well, if you insist, follow me this way. Your Highness, all is well, I trust. Gasp. You keep them locked up like this? Well, they are slaves. That's terrible. Yes, His Majesty Ferret said the same. But these fellows are actually quite lucky. It's no longer legal to mistreat them, nor to sell them as commodities, so ruled your mother. And, at your parents' insistence, the Senate acquiesced to it as well. That's not all, you know. Arstadt and Ferret would have gotten rid of the whole gladiator system if they could have. But our nobles so enjoy their sport, and they were right to. Such a long-standing tradition cannot be changed so easily. Tradition, huh? That's right, tradition. Your Highness, could you ask the Queen and Lord Ferret to lift the ban on cruelty to gladiators? They're just like animals. The only thing they understand is brute force. Yikes. Ugh. Hey. That man is hurt. He's a gladiator. Getting hurt is his profession, you might say. Don't worry, he's been treated. But look at him. He needs a doctor. That's right. You can't just leave an injured man rotting in this basement. There's nothing I can do. He belongs to Lord Barrows. I can no more assist him than I could sweep Barrows Mansion's floor. That's wrong. Don't worry, Leon. He'll live. But George, they wouldn't have bothered treating him otherwise. Wait. You mean? Should I take offense to that, Sir Knight? The notion that we leave the weak and sickly ones to die. Sorry if you took it that way. Apology accepted. A noble considers a gladiator part of his assets, like a horse or a mule. When a gladiator is injured, we arrange for treatment immediately, provided they've earned it, of course. Earned it? They have to earn basic medical attention? These men live to fight. If they cannot earn that living, why should they live at all? There are gladiators here from lots of different places, not just Stormfist. The rules are that they're kept here for the duration of the games. Doesn't seem very wise, especially because it looks like a group cell. Your Highness, it's not a good idea to be wandering around out here. I must ask that you leave it at once. Bruh. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on here. Spooky sounds. Spooky people. Well, you've seen everything there is to see. Hey, don't mess with me, shouts a voice. What do you mean I can't participate? Give me one good reason. Enough, we said no, that's why. Now get out of here. But Ferret was a foreigner too. How come he's okay, but I'm not? You dare speak of His Majesty without the proper form of address? Do you want us to throw you in jail? Fine, I'm leaving. Damn, little Lemmy was gonna be my girl. I was so damn sure of it. Little Lemmy? How dare you disrespect the princess? You won't get away with it. I apologize for the commotion. Lately we've been having to deal with that type more and more lately. Applicants for the games? Rejected applicants. They never take it well. Rejected? He's from the New Arms Kingdom. That alone is enough to disqualify him, never mind his disrespect. Arms is Felena's sworn enemy after all. So say the Godwins, and only the Godwins. And are we wrong? Is there not conflict and strife between us? Did they not invade us 8 years ago and spill seas of Felanian blood? People do not forget such pain, my lady, nor the loss that brings it. Which is why the good Lord Godwin so advocates the use of the Sun Rune. Were we to turn its wrath upon the enemy, no Felenian would ever fear such pain again. What about you, Your Highness? Don't you agree? I don't. It saddens me to hear that. But you know, there are many who support our opinion, even among the citizens. I have an idea. Now that you've toured the arena, why not visit town? Quite a festival in the streets with the sacred games approaching. Shall we mingle with the commoners? Sure thing. In that case, could you all just go without me? And Gazelle and I have a few things to catch up on. Indeed, my lady. Then let me find someone else to send with you in my place. That's alright, I've been there before. We'll be fine. But Lady Siledes, thanks for the tour, Gazelle. Huh? Hey, George. Have fun! We're preparing a banquet for you, so come back before sunset. Siledes left the party. So did Gazelle.
It sure is lively. It must be because it's almost time for the Sacred Games.
I don't mind the commotion. Not a huge fan of all this security.
Yes, Stormfist is pretty famous for its guards.
Whoa. Amazing. Right again. We haven't seen anything yet. Ernst can handle far more difficult questions than that. It looks like a tiger, but something's a bit off. I guess there aren't any of these in Felena, huh? It's a leopard. I've seen a few of them during my travels on the northern continent. Alright, the next question's gonna be even harder. Are you ready? I have 100 potch here. How many apples could I buy at 17 potch per apple? Huh? Hey, Ernst, that's wrong. The answer is 6. What's wrong with you? Miss, he's right. The answer is 5. Huh? At 17, 5 apples cost 85, with 15 as change. Let's see. Oh, you're right. Wow, Ernst, amazing. Hey, miss. What are you so impressed about? Aren't you part of the show? He sure is smart, though. Smarter than the girl. Boy, who knew animals were such geniuses up on the northern continent? They're not that smart. Something's fishy here. Really fishy. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't see any other explanation. Even if it is a trick, the girl's doing an excellent job of selling the illusion. Now that I can agree with. Yeah, I could just send the paper. Grrr, says the leopard. It's almost time for the Sacred Games. We'll be able to make a lot of money. What's your problem? Wait a minute. Milady, please marry me. What? Leon, what's this about? Nobody asked you, knave. I'd planned to enter the Sacred Games and win Lim's hand in marriage, but I wasn't even allowed to compete. But I'd gladly make you my wife, milady. Let's be together forever. Let's become one. I don't get it. But it doesn't matter, the answer is no. Oh, I see where you're coming from. If the answer is no because you don't get it, would the answer be yes if you did get it? Is that right? My name's Gavaya. Come back here once you get it, milady. I'll be waiting. Okay, but don't hold your breath. This place used to be the capital. I did. Weird, did I go somewhere else?
Hey, Prince. I'm turning left at the next corner. Follow me.
You may be quick, but it takes more than that to be a good spy.
What?
Who are you? How did you know this was the prince?
Look, I'm sorry, this isn't what it looks like.
Prince.
Hey, come on. He doesn't look like a spy or an assassin. He's got to have a good explanation for this.
Thank you, sir. My name is Shun.
What's that? Is that a white tattoo?
Yes, sir. As you can see, I'm a gladiator.
Huh?
I'm sorry I was following you. But there's something I really have to tell you, Prince.
Doesn't sound like something we should talk about on the street. Let's look for someplace more private.
Sorry to drag you so far out of the way. I find these quarters relaxing, perfect for this sort of chat. So, let's chat then. Do you care for a drink? Don't bother, I'm not staying that long. So, why are you entering the sacred games? What are you thinking? How to take that? Have you qualms about your ex-fiancée wanting to marry your niece? Don't play dumb with me. Nobody cares about an engagement that was broken off 8 years ago. Your man, Childrick, right? I'm sure you got your money's worth, but if he has to go up against that Barrows Boys fighter, he won't exactly be the favorite, will he? You're playing some steep odds here, Gazelle. Am I? Victory, defeat? It's all a matter of chance. You never quite know what'll happen in the end. Otherwise, what would be the point of holding the games at all? You've always had that smile, but you didn't always hide behind it. You've really changed, you know. You used to be this nice and innocent boy. Well, I've since learned that being a nice innocent boy doesn't get you what you want. Gazelle. Do you have any idea how much I idolized you back then? Our engagement was a political ploy. I knew that, but I was happy with it. With you. When your sister ascended the throne and broke it off, were you at all disappointed, or was it only me? I regret what we did to you. I really do. To this day. Even so, in some ways, I think maybe my sister made the right decision. Well, I suppose it might have put us in an awkward position as far as the throne was concerned. All the fighting back before our mother's coronation. It was terrible. So terrible that my sister and I vowed that it would never happen again. Didn't you lose your mother? Sorry. That's alright. That conflict forged Felena and the Godwins into towers of strength. My mother would have wanted that. Gazelle, you don't really believe that, do you? Of course I do.
How can I help you? Huh? They're dressed like queens, knights. And don't tell me, the prince? I don't believe it. Oh no, I don't believe it. Oh my, what do I do? What do I do? Oh.
We'd like a room. Do you have anything available? Of course. This way, please. I feel like her name's Helga. She looks like a Helga. Is that really true? Yes. You saw where they keep us, right? The dungeon? Since a couple of days ago, we've been hearing these voices in the middle of the night. None of us know what they're saying or where they're coming from. And the voices have an Armez accent, eh? That's right. Prince, what should we do? We should check it out. Right, Her Majesty and the Princess will be coming soon. What if it's spies or assassins? But here's the question, why come to the Prince? Huh? Well, I assume you have a master. And rather than just report the voices to him, you took the huge risk of coming all the way out here. Well, look, You know how they banned cruelty to gladiators? Thanks for that, by the way. But the nobles aren't happy about it. My master sure isn't. If something happened now with the gladiators, I'm sure they'd use it as an excuse to abuse us again. So you'd rather the nobles didn't find out. Exactly. Before they changed things, a gladiator younger than me had his eyes put out just for being too strong. And even after that, he was still pretty good in the ring, so they sold him off to some foreign country. They packed him on a ship in a box like livestock. None of us even know where he is now, or if he's even alive. That's never gonna happen to my friends again. Shun. We'll look into it quietly. Thank you very much. I knew you'd say that, Prince. When you came down and saw us, you got so upset about our condition. That's when I knew you'd help. Hey, we're just lucky you let us know. Thanks. Now, how exactly do we go about looking into this? Without getting Lord Godwin's attention, mind you. Oh, I know. We can go back along the passage I used to sneak out. It goes straight into the arena. Problem solved. Alright, kid. Don't let anyone see you. Lay low. We'll come back and get you when we're ready. Yes, sir. Georg, what do you mean when we're ready? We're missing someone, and if we leave her out of this, she'll get pretty cranky. Oh, right. Good timing, guys. We didn't talk long. What do you want to do? Well, is something wrong? Ah, that's a problem then. Alright, I'll go with you. The Lord Godwin is throwing us a banquet, isn't he? Relax, I already let him know we all decline. What? Well, it's been a long trip. We're all tired and none of us have much of an appetite. And that suits us just fine. Of course, not that I knew this would happen or anything. Where's our little gladiator? Are you ready? Yep. So, you're Shun, right? Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you. I'm Silede. I know, you're the prince's aunt, right? That makes me sound old. Just call me Silede. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... You know, you are an aunt, Silede. Your sister has kids. That's how it works. Quit reminding me. We can get to the arena basement through here. Well, what do you know? Looks like fun. This isn't a picnic. You know it's not a picnic, right? Right, picnic. Whatever. Let's go. Shun joined the party. Ah, can't even step one footstep. This is amazing, right under the town. Did Lord Godwin have this built? Probably not, it looks a lot older than that. I heard rumors about how there were secret passages under the ground. I didn't think any of them still existed, though. I don't think the people of this town know about this place either. I came across it by accident. Shun, why didn't you run away? Huh? If you had an escape route, you could have quit being a gladiator and ran out. If I had done something like that, there's no telling what they would have done to my family. Your family? I became a gladiator because I wanted to help them. We're really, really poor. If I ran away, my master would probably do something horrible to them. Even with an escape route, I can't really escape. And it's not just me. All the other gladiators are more or less in the same situation. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We should move on. You're right. Come on, let's hurry up and take care of this before they find out that he's missing. Yeah, there's no sign they've found out yet, but we don't have much time. Thanks, everybody. Let's go. Halt! Someone's there. How indubitably rare to run into visitors here beneath the earth. Goodness, can I ever take a footstep? I would love to extend to you the warmest of hospitality, but I'm afraid our guest facilities are lacking. Oh my. These noble folk in front of me are none other than members of the Falenian royal family and the Queen's Knights. I never dreamed I'd meet you in such an unfortunate place as this. I'm truly honored. Just how do you know us? Who are you? Forgive my lack of manners. I am Egbert Arthibald, head of the House of Arthibald. Our families used to be lords of Stormfist. Used to be? Lords? That is precisely correct. Stormfist was given to us by Her Majesty, the Queen, when the country's capital was moved to Sol Falena. However, the filthy devil Godwin, one cowardly, fiendish deed after another, he played us for fools. He pilfered everything we had. Sounds familiar. It's true, the House of Godwin stole almost everything from you guys about 100 years ago. That's a long time to hold a grudge. Maybe he hasn't had much else to do. Godwin is a mere insect, a hairball, a zombie. The sun's justice shall be brought down upon that filthy devil. Is this guy starting to scare anyone else here? Terribly sorry. Seems I let myself get a tad agitated. Incidentally, what is it that brings your noble personages to a place such as this? Actually, I must apologize, of course. You're in a hurry to get on with your journey. I wish you fine fortune in your travels. However, if something untoward does happen to you, I tell you the House of Godwin will be somewhere behind it. Every disaster that occurs in this world can be traced back to those filthy Godwin devils. The recent increase in rats, periodic flooding, unseasonably invasive plant growth, all Godwin plots. That's it, it's time to go. Definitely. Alright, can I move now? Oh. This way. This place is... looks like the arena basement. Who's there? Don't worry, these are my friends. They're gladiators. The prince and his friends are here. I knew it. I just knew the son of His Majesty Farid would hear us out. Thank you so much. Alright, so didn't we come down here for something? That's right, the voices. We heard them a little while ago. They're coming from over that way. Alright, leave it to us. Thank you. We don't really like the upper crust, but we respect the Queen and Lord Farid. Everything we've done's been for them. Please, Your Highness. I could have sworn there were more of us down here. Is someone doing some late-night training? Thanks for coming to help us out. I've been trying to figure out what's up with these voices, but we can't make heads or tails of it. Sorry we dragged you into this. What a mess. Can you tell Queen Arshtot and Lord Farid that we said thank you? In distinct voices. Did you hear that? Over here. Our fellow countrymen. Sounds like it's coming from the other side. Do you really think that we can get away with it? That's definitely an Armez accent. Here. Looks like there's a hidden door, just like the other one. You're the only one we can count on. How many are there? 2 or 3, I think. Kill Queen. What did they say? Who's there? Damn.
It's a guy?
Hey, withdraw! Right?
Prince!
Let's just capture this guy, I guess. Shouldn't you go after those two? I won't run or hide. You can leave here. You can leave him to us. Please go after the others. Let's go. Hey, says Shun. Damn you guys, get off our backs. That's it. You asked for it. 5 on 5, just like I like it. Are these guys really from Armez? We'll have to check, but probably. There's no doubt about it now. They had daggers with them that were carved with the seal of the Armez Southern Mountain Corps. Oh. How could this be happening? Zagai, why? Why were you with Armez spies? Are you mocking me? Answer me. Zagai may only be a representative, but if he had won the games, Your Majesty would have greeted him in person. They were probably making plans to assassinate the Queen and the Princess then. What? Why? Didn't I tell you that if you won the tournament, I'd give you luxury for the rest of your life? What more did you want? How could you even think about hurting the Queen and the sweet little princess? Urim, this has nothing to do with living a life of luxury. One of the others has just confessed. Zagai here is from Armez. Oh. What did you say? Is that really true? I don't believe it. To think that I trusted you. Prince, I didn't know. Neither Dad nor I knew anything about it, I swear. You gotta believe me. Huh? I agree with the Prince. Right. If Lord Barrows was the one behind all this, there'd be no reason for him to contact Armez spies, here of all places. They could have easily made plans somewhere else, and then Urim could have simply just given the orders to Sagai. That's right, the Barros family would not go to such lengths, now would they? Of course not. We'd never do something like that. Well, I knew you'd all understand. Right then, since I obviously had nothing to do with this, I should be on my way. Oh, and this lunk, you can pluck out his eyeballs. Behead him for all I care. Behead? If he was plotting the assassination of the Queen, there'd be no question he'd get capital punishment. But we couldn't sully the holy sacred games with the blood of a criminal, so execution will take place later. Until then, we'll confine him to this room. It's late now, everyone should go back to their rooms and get some rest. Shun left the party. I always looked up to him and respected him. It seems like the only thing he ever wanted was an honest fight. How could this happen? You played a large part in preventing Armez's plot, but so too did Shun. I think it's best we overlook the matter of his escape. There's a guy. Somehow, it just doesn't feel right. Do you really think we did the right thing? I'm not sure. We couldn't just stand there and do nothing. Well, it'll be impossible for Urim to find a representative as good as Sagai at this point. He'll probably have to withdraw. And if he does, the one with the best chance of winning is going to be Gazelle.
Oh, you're here, Father. What a rare treat.
I wanted to hear your thoughts.
My thoughts, you say?
That's right. Are you happy with all of this?
I'm fairly satisfied, I suppose.
I do think you're scheming a little too much.
All I did, Father, was simply to float a little information about Stormfist's underground passage and Sagai. I can't help it if Armus took the bait, or if they got Barrows mixed up in it and brought destruction upon themselves. And I can't help it if the prince got himself involved and turned it into a delightful show.
That's exactly what I mean about scheming too much. When you get involved in intrigue, do it decisively. But I'm warning you, it's best to not get too involved.
Yes, I know. All you have to do is wait, Father. Indeed. I'll be ready to reveal our grand cause at the Sacred Games.
Let our mercy as deep as the Fatus and our authority as powerful as the sun be revealed to the entire world. To choose one worthy of becoming Princess Limsley as husband, I hereby proclaim the start of the Sacred Game.
Let there be brave and fair competition in front of our queen. Our prince will now participate in the ceremonial match.
Just relax and take it easy. It's not a real match, just a part of the ceremony. Don't overdo it, okay?
It's still a fight that I want to win! Prince, I admire your enthusiasm, but please try to be careful. If you get injured, that'll put an end to the games. And you do know how to compete in a duel, right? Don't worry, I know what to do. Be careful, and good luck. Leon left the party. Prince, where are you going? The match is gonna start. Oh, I guess it's not in the basement. Is it this way?
Prince, I never thought I'd be the one chosen to fight you in the ceremonial match. I'm looking forward to this. You got it. I wasn't planning to anyway. I'm gonna give it everything I got.
Commence!
Good luck, Prince. I'm going to give it all I got. Make sure you're ready for me.
Oh.
I'm just gonna keep coming at you. Now it's my turn. I'll show you what my full power's like. Here comes another one, and this time I'll do it right. I can't believe you turned my best move back on me. Saw that coming. I dare you to hit me with that move again. Very nice. I guess I'll have to be more careful. Thanks for letting me fight you.
And the winner is His Royal Highness, Prince Bunny. Prince, that was great. Bunny. Bunny! Princess, what in the world are you thinking winning the match? If you keep winning, I'll have to marry you. No way. It's just not right, Bunny. Brothers and sisters can't get married. Don't you know that? Liam, hello? The Prince's match was really just a formality, a ritual to start off the Sacred Games. Regular matches haven't even started yet, and the Prince isn't gonna participate anymore. What? Princess, where are you? Ah, I found you. Huh? Miyakis. There's the little pug-nosed tomboy. Shut up. You've tricked me again. Oh my. Prince, did you tell her the truth? Why'd you have to ruin all the fun? Fun, huh? So you get a kick out of lying to me, huh? It's just that you get all cute and flustered when you're embarrassed. Flustered? Mother and father are waiting. I'm going back. Leon joins the party, as does Miyakis and her sister. Lol. If you keep winning, you'll have to marry me! Nice. I have no idea where I'm going. The commoner's seating area is through there. It's rather rowdy, so you must go elsewhere. God damn. Do they need another hallway?
Mother! Mother! I brought brother!
Ah, you're back.
You did well. That was an excellent ceremonial match. I believe these sacred games will go splendidly.
Well, don't just stand there. Sit down. The matches are about to start.
Is that the fighter representing Gazelle?
Yes, that's right, Kildrick. Strange. I didn't think he'd be up first.
Come in! And the winner is Kildrick, representing Gazelle Godwin.
Well, he certainly is strong, Godwin's man.
Princess, what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just scary watching all these sword matches, that's all.
The weapons used in the sacred games don't have blades, you know. Nobody's going to get hurt too badly.
I know. But I have this cold feeling in the pit of my tummy for some reason. Yes, I think I'd better.
You cannot leave now.
Mother?
Those men down there are fighting for you, dear. You can't just simply walk away.
But Mother, I never asked them to fight for me.
Need I remind you, you're going to be queen someday? And you have certain responsibilities, whether you like them or not. For instance, if a war were to break out, over 100,000 soldiers would be called to fight and possibly die in your name. If you can't even watch the sacred games, how will you be able to handle something like that?
I understand now, Mother. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
That's all right, Lim. I knew you would understand.
Round 1, match 8. Entering the arena, representing Lord De Beers, the Gladiator, Jake. His opponent, the Kanakan swordsman, Belkut.
Oh no! This looks like a match between a boy and a man! Is the little guy gonna be alright? What if that hammer hits him?
He'll be fine. I'm more worried about Jink. Well, well, so you can tell too, Leon?
What? What are you talking about? Is that Bell, whatever his name is he some kind of famous swordsman?
No, he isn't. We've never heard of him before today. But just the same,
A Queen's Knight can always assess the skills of an opponent, even if he's never seen him before. Just watch. This match ought to be a good one.
Commence! And the winner is Belgoot!
Wow! That was incredible!
It's matchups like those that make the sacred game so interesting.
I hate to give a barbaric swordsman from some backward land any credit, but he is good with a blade.
A barbaric swordsman, you say? When Farid came to this country, he was far more barbaric than that.
It's true.
No, I didn't mean... I'm terribly sorry.
Don't worry, I'm a thick-skinned barbarian, so I can take it. Seems very interesting, this Belgoot fellow. Interesting indeed. How about it? What do you say? Would you like to meet him? Really? So you're curious about him too, huh? I need you to find out just what kind of fellow he is.
But Your Majesty, are you sure? It'd look like the royal family was favoring a specific participant.
Oh, come on. Belgoot is probably staying at some place in town, so you can just pretend to run into him by accident. It's settled then. Leon, I want you to go with him.
Yes, sire.
Cyalides, George, I want you two to go too.
All right.
Sure. I'm quite interested in the man myself.
Tell me about it later, okay? Oh my, princess? I'm done for.
Good girl, Lim. You really held out.
It's true. You did wonderfully.
I guess I'm tougher than I look. After all, you are my mother and father, you know.
This concludes our games for today. Tomorrow we start with round 1, match 9.
I wonder which inn he's staying at. I bet we don't even have to check around. We'll probably run into him around the neighborhood. What makes you say that? You'll see, but we should hurry. Damn it, let go! Let go of me! I said, let go! Pipe down. Cheating at the Holy Sacred Games. They won't go easy on you, you know. Better have a good excuse if you want to live. Damn it, how'd they catch me? Damn it! I think that was the winner of match 6. I wonder what happened. He slipped his opponent an anesthetic. Who are you? You're that doctor I met before, right? That's right. Name's Murad. An anesthetic, huh? Now that you mention it, I thought that match ended a bit too quickly. Yeah, that made me suspicious too, so I examined the losing competitor. And just as I feared, he'd had all the symptoms of having been given an anesthetic. It was rather mild, probably in hopes that it would go undetected, but you can't fool the doctor. So the doctors here don't just treat injuries. Oh no, there's no end to the number of people who try to win by using poison or drugs. The doctors that work here have to be able to detect that kind of cheating. I see. Wow, cheating on the very first day. It's the Sacred Games after all. Many people are willing to do anything, no matter how unethical, to win. True, during the last Sacred Games, there were quite a few brutes that would have gone to any lengths. Drugs would have been on the subtle side. Now I'm even more worried about Belgoot. We should probably get going then. Oh, you're in a hurry? I'm sorry I held you up. I should be going as well. I have a few questions to ask that fellow. What do you mean, no? There's no good reason. Come on, try to come up with one. No good reason? Are you attempting to mock me, young woman? No, but it sounds like you're trying to mock me. Come on, why are you taunting me like this? What's all this about? Your Highness, Lady Silene. Well, this girl... Your Highness, wowie wowie wow. Perfect, I'm tired of dealing with this pencil pusher. Why, I'll have you know, I was first in my... Shut it, pencil pusher. Your Highness, the name's Nakia, and I'm a martial artist. Super duper special moves are my, specialty. I came to Falena to compete in the Sacred Games. This guy won't let me fight. Huh? Sorry to break it to you, Nakia, but Mr. Pencil Pusher is technically right. As a woman, you can't compete. Why not? This is a queendom, isn't it? Aren't women in charge here? Why can't I show off my special moves? Do you even know what the Sacred Games are? What they are? If you're trying to put one past me, lady, you're opening up the wrong can of worms. They're an ancient major martial arts competition that's being held in Falena for the first time in 16 years. The winner gets fame, fortune, honor, glory, you know, the whole deal. All true, but you forgot a minor detail. The winner marries the princess. Marries the princess? They're held to select a husband to marry into the royal family. And as the husband of the future queen, the winner is promised the position of the commander of the Queen's Knights. So yes, the winner gets fame, fortune, honor, glory, the whole dealy, as you put it. Huh? What? What? Why didn't anyone tell me? So what's your plan? Still sound like something you want to do? I'm sorry. Gotta go now. Bye-bye. I'm almost disappointed she isn't a man. Watching that marriage would have been interesting. I can't imagine a more incompetent commander of the Queen's Knights. On second thought, she'd be better than Urim. Absolutely not. Go home, says the guard. Is that a dwarf? What's the big deal? You really want to know? Only humans are allowed past this point. Vile beasts like you are prohibited. What? I'm no beast. I'm a blacksmith. I want to check out the weapons being used at the games. Silence, vile beast. Get out of here. You're obviously completely clueless, so I'll fill you in. It's perfectly legal to kill non-humans in this town. Ah, alright, I'll leave. How awful. I'll make the guard let him in. I know how you feel, but forget it. Even if he does get past that guard, another one will stop him, and they might even kill him this time. I feel bad for him, but if he's smart, he'll just go home. So killing dwarves is actually legal in this country. Barbaric, if you ask me. It's not legal. Falenian law doesn't make a distinction between humans and dwarves. But Lord Godwin enforces the law in this town. He hates non-humans, so he'd turn a blind eye to a murdered dwarf. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Look, I'm only going to tell you one more time. Drop out in round 2. The Queen of Falena should marry a noble. We won't stand for some foreigner being the commander of the Queen's Knights for 2 generations in a row. I was expecting trouble like this. Why are the patrol guards... Where are they? Why aren't they doing anything? If those thugs get Belcoot out of the games, the nobles would be ecstatic. That's why the guards aren't here. That's awful. Prince. Let's see what happens. Huh? Yeah, with his abilities, I don't think he needs to be rescued. And I know what Farad said, but if we stick our noses into this mess, it could lead to trouble later on. I suppose you're right. So, gonna drop out? What's your answer? I refuse. What? It's not that I don't understand your patriotism, but the Sacred Games accept applicants from outside of Falena. If you reject that system, doesn't it mean you're going against Her Majesty's wishes? What did you say? You sure got a lot of pride for someone who's about to get his face punched in. What's the matter? Aren't you gonna take out that famous sword you're so proud of? Yeah, go ahead, spill a little blood, and get disqualified. These guys are pretty determined. They want to drive him into disqualifying himself, even if that means they get hurt. Well, let's see it. Take it out. If hurting me will make you guys feel better, go ahead. I applied for the Sacred Games for a reason. I won't drop out. I won't get disqualified. Idiot. If that's how you feel about it, we'll be happy to hurt you. Hope you like pain. He's not even gonna put up any resistance? Prince. Alright, let's go help him. Stop right there. Huh? You guys have guts making a sneak attack on somebody in broad daylight like that. What? His Highness, the Prince, and Lady Silede, and the Queen's Knights? Calm down, guys. Real royalty or Queen's Knights wouldn't come to town in such small numbers. Besides, real royalty wouldn't find fault with loyal subjects like us. Makes sense, so that means these guys are imposters. What? What kind of logic is that? Anybody that stands in our way is an enemy of Falena, and now we'll show you what we do to our enemies. I'm gonna bitch slap these fools.
Still got a long way to go.
Ah! Say the rough men. Damn imposters, we'll be back. What were those people thinking? Every country has their share of over-patriotic zealots, but ours really take the cake. Ahem. Your Highness, the Prince, Lady Silede, Queen's Knights, thank you for going to so much trouble for someone like me. You saved my life. Ah, we're just imposters. You dummy, enough with that already. I understand why the Prince is saying that. I mean, it really pains me to say this after you went through all the trouble to rescue me, but if the royal family is seen getting close to one of the applicants, won't it cause trouble for you? But how could we have stood by and done nothing? Those kind thoughts alone would have been more than enough for me. Please forgive me for taking my leave from you now. When the Sacred Games are over, I'll come thank you properly. But those thugs said they'd be back. We think you're still in danger. That's right, if you were attacked again after we went our separate ways, we'd not be able to forgive ourselves. Alright, I give up. I accept your kind offer. Hellcoot joins the party. About to get stripped of his armor. Well, he don't got nothing good. Who cares? Never mind. Where are we taking him, though? Alright, I guess we go to the inn. What is the tavern wench doing? Oh! Belcoot, are you okay? I heard you got mixed up with some bad people. I'm fine, Marina. These good people rescued me. Oh, the prince? Have you already met? Yes. She took good care of us the other day. Goodness, I didn't do anything. More importantly, thank you for rescuing one of our important customers. I have an idea. Why don't you all come in for a while? I'll make you a meal to show my gratitude. But Marina, I'm the one who should be thanking them. Never mind that, I want to cook for them. Come on, this way. Marina? Prince, all of you. Come along soon, alright? What do you think? Let's eat. Alright, it's a good chance to talk to Belcoot as well. There you are, come on. Right this way. Wow, everything's so tasty. Make yourselves at home and eat anything you want. I'm sorry, this must be your busiest time. Don't worry about it. What prestige our inn will have now that the Prince and Lady Sileeds are visiting. Besides, Marina was so glad that Belcoot was safe, you couldn't have stopped her cooking if you even tried. Hey, what are you implying? What's wrong with being glad one of our important customers didn't get hurt? Nothing at all, dear. Hee hee. Marina, I'm sorry. That's alright. Don't think about it. Alright, everybody. I'll keep the food coming, so don't stop eating. Enjoy. Here, I thought you were such a serious, straight-laced guy, but looks like there's more to you than meets the eye. What do you mean? You honestly don't know? I have no idea what you're talking about. Uh-oh. Looks like that girl will have to try extra hard with this one. Pardon me? With a girl so concerned about you, you shouldn't have been so willing to let those thugs go to town on you. Guys like that don't pull any punches. You could have been killed, you know. I knew I wouldn't be. When I'm up against amateurs, it's easy to make it look like I'm getting hurt without being seriously wounded. But it still means getting hurt. There wasn't anything else I could have done. Certain circumstances make it impossible for me to drop out. Are those circumstances the reasons that you applied? That's right. Do you mind if we ask what they are? Well, it might be better if you did know. Those thugs called me a foreigner, but that's not true. Take a look at this. A tattoo? So don't take this the wrong way, but it doesn't suit you. I don't suppose it does, but I couldn't help it. I had to have this one put on to cover up a different one. Another tattoo? Don't tell me, a white one? That's right, I used to be a gladiator. About 10 years ago I escaped. But when I heard the Sacred Games were going to be held again for the first time in 16 years, I came back. I want to marry into the royal family and abolish the gladiator system. I know that thanks to Her Majesty, the Queen, and His Majesty Farid, gladiators are treated better now. But I bet if the next queen were to marry a noble, everything would revert right back to the way that it was. I can't let that happen. If at all possible, I want to be free of that system. That's why I have to win. Much intrigue, much intrigue. Belcoot has fallen asleep. This guy sure is a lightweight when it comes to drinking. Could he really have lived in Kanakon all that time? He barely even tasted his drink and he's already out. I don't know about barely tasted, but yeah, he sure is a lightweight considering his build. Should we put him to bed? I'll do it. Leave it to me. Mamacita. Silly Belku, what am I gonna do with you? Okay, tuck him in well. That's right. Leave it to me. Guess we should get out of here. Alright then. That guy's about to get raped. Thank you for the meal. It was yummo. Be sure to tell the proprietor and the proprietress that downstairs too. Don't hurt him now. Oh, don't worry about him. I'll take good care of him. She's gonna go get herself pregnant on that man. Melku's a good man, but if he wins the tournament, he'll win the princess. Poor Marina. It'll break her heart. How did you like our local cuisine? Good, I'm glad to hear it. This game has so much heart. I remember loving it the first time I played it, and replaying it now, I'm also loving it, so...
So, what'd you think?
I thought it tasted pretty good.
Yeah, it did taste pretty good, but that's not what George meant.
He wants to know what you thought of Belcoot.
Indeed.
Unlike a certain queen's knight, he knows how to treat the royal family with courtesy, too.
Yeah, and unlike a certain member of the royal family, he talks politely too.
Hey. He's far from perfect, though. He seems a little thick-headed, and he can't hold his liquor. What do you think? Do you think Belcoot is good enough for Lim to marry? Well, well. So he even has Big Brother's approval, huh?
Well, we don't have to talk about this right now. The first round isn't even over yet.
True, but I'm still worried about a few things. If Belcoot wins, I wonder what Marina will do.
Huh? Marina? What do you mean?
Never mind. Now then, I guess we better be getting home. I bet Lim is getting a little tired of waiting.
Match 2 of the semifinals. The winner is Belcoot. And tomorrow, Kilderick and Belcoot will compete for the championship.
So amazing, isn't he? He made it all the way to the finals. He sure is. What a fighter. Come on, let's celebrate in advance. Let's break in on Belcoot and have a party. Sounds good to me. Me too. But do you really think we should? Why not? George, you're coming too, right? Yeah, it'd probably be better if we stayed near him. Huh? Now that he's definitely advancing to the finals, you never know what those thugs will try. That's right. They're gonna stop him from winning the championship. Today's the last day to do it. We certainly can't count on the patrol guards. It's settled. Let's go break in on them. Alright. This looks like a good place for me to segment my recording. So I'm gonna stop here. I will be back on with more. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.